Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to put together this cake explosion box that features a round cake in the center. I have another version of this in the shop that is a square cake. This one features a nice circle cake. So let me show you how to put this together. You're going to find a cake base or box base that looks like this one, and I've gone ahead and adhered the 8 trim pieces to that and put those on the inside of the box. I'll set that aside. And this is the lid. It looks just like this. And I've gone ahead and adhered the 4 trim pieces to that. And while I'm here, I think I'll go ahead and fold all these 4 tabs down and glue those in place so that can be drying. And I'm going to set that aside, and that can be drying while we're working on the rest of our project. Okay, the last pieces in the file that you'll find are 2 sets for the cake. There's the smaller circle cake and then the top, or the larger one. This one's going to be the bottom and sits down in the base here of our box, and this one's the smaller one that sits on top. So you're going to find these long strips with these pokey pieces, and you're going to want to fold all of those one direction, and then you'll notice on the end there's a little glue tab that you're going to go ahead and glue to the opposite end. So make sure when you're pulling that around that you glue it where the edge of that angled piece ends, or right before that next perforation. It should just create a continuous line of zigzags all the way around, and it should just look seamless. So just make sure that you get that space just right. And we're going to let that dry. I'll go ahead and do that to the smaller one as well. Okay, you'll notice the circles are actually a little bit different size. You're going to have 2 that are larger and 1 that is slightly smaller. And you'll notice it's very, very slight. But the smallest circle you're going to use to put down inside your cake piece to help form a nice circle. Makes it so much easier for you to form that shape, that circle shape. You don't have to try and glue it all from the outside. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue around the edges, and I'm going to slip that down inside my cake piece and push it down to the bottom and just push against the table. And that is going to help us. In fact, I'm going to use this glue lid. Okay, now that that is in place, in fact I could use a little more glue on some of these areas, but I think I can do the next step all at once. So I'm going to put some glue underneath and on top of these little tabs. Maybe even just a little dab of glue here on this circle. You don't want to get too much glue on there or else it'll start to buckle, but you're going to just cover the outside of that cake with that larger circle. I'm going to flip all of that over and press down from the inside again. Okay, so that is going to form our large cake base layer. Now you can just fold the rest of those tabs in and glue this circle in place. Now you wouldn't absolutely have to cut this circle if you're mass producing these. You can probably just glue that straight down on here, but I wanted to make sure my circle stayed nice and in shape. And so I did include a second larger circle, but if you feel like you're advanced enough and you can get away with not, you probably wouldn't absolutely have to cut that one. Okay, so now I'm just going to hold that in place. Okay, I'm going to put something heavy on that for just a minute. Okay, now I'm going to work on the smaller one. And again, I'm going to look for my smallest. Let's see which one it is. My smallest circle, slightly smaller. This one's going to go on the inside of my cake piece here. Okay, so now you'll see these rickrack pieces that are left, and those are just to embellish the cake layers with. So I'm going to go ahead and glue them in place. Okay, I'm just going to place that on the center of this cake. Okay, so that is my base cake layer, and I'm going to do the same thing. We're just going to glue this little layer on top of that layer and glue the whole thing inside of our box. And you'll notice that the box is actually a little bit taller than your cake, so if you want to embellish the top of that cake, there is some room to do that. So I'll let you go ahead and glue those in place, but let me show you how the lid looks. So that's what your box will look like, and then when you open it, that will show your cute little circle cake in the inside. And this is a great box to embellish for a wedding or a birthday and to give as a gift. So I hope you enjoy making this, and please let me know if you have any further questions about it. Have a great day. Bye-bye.